Do you find any visibilities in this application? Anything visible to you? Link name is visible. Images, links, visible to you or not?
Visible.
Right? Visible to you? Suppose if you take your Primus Bank, the first page of your Primus Bank, you see the text here. You see the text here. Is it visible or not?
Yes, visible.
Welcome to Primus Bank visible. This text is visible. Link names are visible. So a lot of visible things we have, right? My question is, how do we access? How do we access or how do you return that visible text in a web page? How do we access the visible text, whatever visible text we have? How do you access or how do you return the visible text, any visible text in a web page by Selenium, not by you? So for that, please refer the documentation here, 23 commands documentation are written clearly in that, okay? All methods, again I'm explaining here. The method is get text method. Most of the time, we go on using this method. Get text method will always returns visible text in a web page. Any visible text you want written, you can take help of this method. So it returns visible. I'm telling clearly visible, not everything, visible text of any element in a web page. So if you want written any element text which is visible in a web page, then this return type, especially return type, get text method return type is string type. I told you most of the time we go with string, right? String type. So what to do now? We have to store into one variable, string variable, string some variable. And which element text you want written? You locate that element. Which element text you want written? Locate. Locate means what all of you know how to locate element in a web page? Driver dot. If I say locate, you have to say driver dot find element.
Find element.
Find element. And with what you want locate, we can say ID or whatever you want. ID value will provide here dot get text method. To which element you are locating here in a web page, that element, if the text is visible to Selenium, it can return that text and stores into one variable. Why you are returning that text? Yes, for validation point of view, for validating purpose, we have to do it compulsory. That's what here. What is my requirement here? Say for example, I'll take Google page here. I just want written this Gmail link in this Google page. I just want written this Gmail link, whatever is visible text or not. I just want written the text and I want to compare this text with my actual text. Okay, I just want to compare this text is with my actual text. How written that text first of all? Let us see. So always create a Java class. And what about practicing going on, all of you guys?
Yes.
All of you, please don't ignore, please. August 28. Verify, or we can say capture text. My class name is capture text. Select your main method, finish off it. What is our requirement here? Launch Google URL in Chrome browser First step. Second step is capture link Gmail, Gmail, Gmail link text in Google page. Okay. And third step is verify captured text with actual text. Capture text with what? Actual text. That's what I need to verify it here. Okay. Actual text. This is my question. Need not type while practicing, please. Okay. I'm writing question for your understanding purpose. Okay, now. Yes. First, we have to create a instant object. We have to override all the methods, WebDriver methods, into your browser class. WebDriver, some object driver is equal to new Chrome driver. This is a common procedure. And next we have to launch URL driver dot get method. We'll specify our URL https:// google.com, and then maximize driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay, and I want suspend tool for 5 seconds, thread dot sleep for about 5000 milliseconds. Now, what is our first testing in that? As per that question? Yeah.
Capture.
Yes, capture
Gmail link.
Gmail link. Gmail link. So using which method we should capture it? Using get text method.
Get.
Yes or no? So that get text return type is what? String type. That
String.
get type, yes, that get text return type is string type. So let us store into one variable string. Say I say Gmail text. Gmail text. I'm storing into Gmail text. Okay. Link name. Locate that text. Driver dot. How to locate that element? Find element.
Find element.
Do one thing. If you have any confusion, yesterday I gave simple logic. Right click on this. Inspect element. Go to crow path. Move this. Move this. Go to crow path. It is a hyperlink. As it is a hyperlink, all of you know we can locate with link text or partial link text. To get the driver commands, click on this. Click on this. See that? We can locate that element either with partial link text or link text. Absolute X path available. Lot of X path also available. No problem. But maximum links we can highlight with, we can locate with link text or partial link text, not an issue. I am taking partial link text. Edit that, copy that. Instead of typing all this, paste it, dot. The method is dot. And before that, one more thing. See, when you apply dot, when it won't give methods, here the problem is we are not importing the package for by class, mouse over that we buy. Because by is a class. So compulsory we have to import. When you type manually, it will type automatically. So now you say, what is that method? Dot get text method. Look at that. Get text is a return type is what? String type. String type. Now where the text has been stored? The visible text has been stored into which variable?
Gmail text.
And which you want to verify your actual text, store into one variable. Actual text is equal to, what is that actual text? Gmail. I just want to compare the Gmail text with my actual text. Verify it. If condition, if Gmail text dot equals ignore case. Go with ignore case. Case sensitive always. Ignore that case. Okay. Ignore case 2 with what? With actual text. Then you can say sys dot out link name or link text colon plus print that, or we can say link is link is matching. We can say message link is matching. Plus print both of them. Print your Gmail link plus some blank space plus actual link also in your console tab, so that it will be easy for you to compare. Okay, na? Else part, else link is not matching. And after else part, let me suspend again tool for 5 seconds, 5 more seconds over here, and then close my browser. Driver dot close. Okay, and then add your superclass throwable. Okay, na? Automatically, let's see. I hope it will be comparing the text compulsory like that. So whenever you want to get the visible text in a web page, that is very, very important. Let's see. Is it able to? Any element text you want to capture in runtime, you should take help of this get text. With most of the examples, we go on using it. So that link is matching. Even though it is capital, it is ignoring that case sense. We give small g, while our actual, but in runtime it is available in capital. It is ignoring that case sensitive or not. Why it is matching means our Gmail text and what is captured and what is actual text, both are matching, saying that link is matching. So like that, whenever you want to capture any visible text in a web page of any element, it can be any type of element, table, text element, okay? Anywhere, any visible text we have, you should take help of this get text method very clearly. Next, one more method I need to use before I go for next topic. See here. Let me go to HTML code again. If I right click to mouse on this Gmail anywhere, inspect this element. Every link, look at that, every link. When user is trying to click on this link, Gmail link, it navigates to one URL. Am I right or not? 100%. Now it is in Google. When user is trying to click on this Gmail link, 100% will navigate to one URL. If developer is not given any link URL, we can't navigate. If I click on images, look at that. When I click on images, it is navigating to one URL. So my requirement is, how do we retrieve that URL? Link URL. How do we capture that link URL? See, right click to mouse. Right click to mouse. Look here, all of you. Link name is visible, so that we are taking help of get text. Look at that. It is visible. It is visible in the web page. But URL is not anywhere. You see URL of this link URL anywhere in the web page? Can you see this Gmail URL anywhere in this web page?
No.
No, we don't. We can't see that. At the same time, see, developer has stored that into one property. Look at here, all of you. Look here. It has been stored into one property. What is that property? href. That means it is a, no? It is a internal property. It is a internal property. Then how do we capture or how do we retrieve internal property values of an element? External properties means external text, any visible text, get text, good. But this is internal property. It's defined internally by developer, not visible anywhere. See, this URL is visible to anywhere? Nowhere. It is stored internally. Then how do you retrieve, how do you capture that value? Inter property value. So then we should take one more method, very important method, that is also string type. That is also string type. The method is get attribute method. Look at that meaning. Get attribute. Attribute means property value. Meaning of attribute is what? Property. A property will always holds a value. That all of you know that. There is no property without a value. Now I just want written any internal, any element property value, which is defined by developer internally. Why are retrieving all these values? Means for validation. We can validate them very easily, right? So how do we retrieve that? Means we have to, so it captures, please uh, please go to the documentation, 23 commands documentation which I sent to you. It captures any element property value in a web page. If I ask you, see, generally speaking, generally talk generally about human being or something, I say, hey, why your face is so dull? Why your face is swell? How do you say that? Hey, what is happening?
By looking at the face structure.
Because it is visible to us. Those properties are visible to us. What happened to your hand? Why it is got fracture? Why it is why it is got wound? Visible to us. We can easily find out in a human being. But now, can I ask a human being, how is your heart? How is your lung? How is your liver? Is it possible? Why? They are internal properties. So how do you retrieve them? Internal properties, we have to go with X-ray or some other options are available. So internal properties, nobody can identify unless we use something on that. Now, if I ask you, tell me 5.6, tell me 60 kilograms. How do you ask like that? Will you ask you like that? Any human? Tell me your height, tell me your weight. Yes, we ask, tell me your height, tell me your height, tell me your weight. We are giving a property. I don't know your value. If I know value, I don't ask you again. I don't know that value. So I'm asking to retrieve one property value, means I should define one property to Selenium. Which property you want written? You should define that property name, and the Selenium will go and check that internally and reduce the value that is stored in that particular element. So for that, we are taking help of this get attribute. So here, get attribute is also string type, right? So we have to store into respect to variable string, some variable, anything you can define. Variable is equal to, locate that element again, driver dot find element with what you want, identify that element by dot id or name or whatever you want, id value, okay, dot, the method is get attribute, and here within parentheses we have to define what will anybody, what you will define here? Will you define
Gmail?
no, forget about Gmail, whatever, but what you'll define is what you'll define to retrieve. What you are retrieving?
Link.
Forget about link or whatever here. No, I am not talking about that particular application. Generally, I'm asking what you are retrieving here is my question. Are you retrieving? You're retrieving property value.
Property, yeah.
What you provide? Will you give name of the property or value will give? What will you provide here to Selenium to retrieve?
Property value.
Name of the property. Name.
Exactly.
Property value.
Property value will provide or property name of the property will provide?
Name. We have to provide the name, sir.
Property name. You mean to say yes or no?
Yeah.
Everybody?
No, I think we'll provide value.
Will provide value. No, ma, see. Tell me your height. What is that height?
Name of the property.
Name of the
value. Yeah.
property
value
name.
Is like 5.6 or 5.7. This is the value of the
value. Yeah. If I tell you property, then you can give me the value. Tell me your weight. Weight is a property, name of the property. So always don't give value. If you give value, if you know value, why again retrieving here? We have to provide property name. Which property value you want written? Give that property name. Lot of properties here. Any element will see. A class is one property. Data paid is one property. HRF is one property. Target is one property. XPath is one property. If you take any text box also, if you take any text box here, see that. Class is a property, name is a property, type is a property, JS action is a property. Lot of properties. These are all internal properties. These are all internal properties of an element. Which property you value want written, you need to provide that name of the property. Don't give value. Do you understand, all of you? So that's what meaning of this get attribute. There's a difference between get text and get attribute. Get text always returns what? Visible text, any visible text of any element in a web page, but get attribute method will always returns what? Property value of an element, property value of any element in a web page. Same, let me see that. Using this method, I want to retrieve this Gmail link URL. I want to capture this link. That's what say. When I click on Gmail, 100% will navigate to this URL. Developer is given internally. Otherwise, it won't. Sometimes you see broken links, right? Sometimes you see broken links. Links are developed by developer, but still developer has not specified URL for it. Interviewer will ask you, how do you check the broken links in a web page? One day we'll discuss broken links, right? Sometimes you get session, what is that? 402. Sometimes broken when we have some values 402, 502.
404 error.
Yes. Why means they're broken? Links are broken. Link URLs are broken. Link is available, but developer is not specified URL for it. Okay, now. So that situation, this will be useful for us. Let's see how you capture that property value. Capture property. Main method, finish off it. My requirement is web driver, some variable driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Okay, na? And then I want to launch my URL, driver dot get method will specify URL, and then driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Okay, this is a common code for any code you write. This is a commonly we write thread dot sleep for about 5000 milliseconds. And what do you want? Capture Gmail link URL, which is stored into which property? href, right? What is href? It is a property, name of the property. Okay, na? It has been stored into that property. That property value you want written in runtime. Using which method? Get attribute method. Am I right? So, get that. Store into one where? Yes, string link URL is equal to. Locate that element again.
Driver.
Same. Why driver?
Yeah, find element.
Yes, driver dot find element.
Simply copy this. Simple. Why you waste your time? Dot get attribute. And see, whenever it is not showing methods, what's it? Now it's not showing any method here.
Control.
By link, by
Class package should be imported. By class package should be imported. Mouse over on that by import. This is a package compulsory. Every class will have some packages here. Okay. If that package is not imported with that class, you cannot access any method. So now see control spacebar. Now it will work out. What is that? Get attribute. What I should define here? Name of that property. What that property?
name.
HRE.
Why href?
Because
Why
The
are
link is
internal-
stored, the value is stored within the HREF.
Yes, that URL, link URL has been stored into that respect to property. That link URL has been stored into respect to property. That's the reason we are defining this property name. We don't know. This is a common, any link you take, even images also, look at that. Images also, it will be stored into same property. Property will not be changing. What will be changing? The value will keep on changing. Okay. So every time properties remains constants here, only values will keep on. You also have height, I also have height. You also have weight, I also have weight. Both will have weight, height, weight. But values will keep on changing to person. Okay. Now I just want to print that URL.
Sys out.
Sys out that. Simply say link URL. Add your super class for your super main method. Throws, throwable. Okay. Specify your URL. So coming classes, these are very important methods. That's what I'm discussing you here. Get ready with all these methods. Let's see what happened. That is a value. This is a value which has been stored into this property href. What is this? Link or not? It's a link or URL?
URL.
URL. It is not link. To get that link name, what we can use? Link name of the link. To get this link name, what method we can use? Simple, huh? Just now. Get text method.
Get text.
Get text. Link name is visible here, but this is not visible to us. It is
Yes.
internal property. Any internal properties you want written of any element, go with get attribute. Any element which is visible to you, take help of this get text method. That's a major difference between get text and get attribute. Do you understand, all of you guys?
Yes, sir.
First time, so up to now, we're writing find element. First time, I want to show you how to use collections also using find elements. Okay, let us go with collections also. Suppose, take any website. Say, for example, I'm taking our Primus Bank, any application. What is my requirement is what Selenium has to do, not me, Selenium. What Selenium has to do? Selenium should count how many hyperlinks we have in this web page. Hyperlinks, links, these are called hyperlinks. Links, right? I just want to count how many links we have in this web page. Counting is collection. How to locate specific element, we know, using find element. No restrictions at all. But I'm not going to use on specific element. I'm not working on specific element here. I want to get the collection of elements in that web page. At the same time, I want to print the names of the links, each and every link. Suppose there are 100 links in this web page. I just want to print all the names of that 100 links. And also, I just want to print the URL of every link also. Just how I told you, both. Using get text, visible text we use. Using get attribute, we can get that every link URL. Here we written only for specific one, right?
Yes.
Excuse me. We are written for only for specific element. Now, how to get that collection? So, let us see. Counting links. Manually counting, it's very impossible, right? Highly impossible. Let's see. WebDriver.
So does it count all the links within the application, sir, or
Yes,
within the
yes,
web page?
Within that web page, not the complete application.
Only on web page.
Whatever URL we
Which page you are located, in which page you are located, for that particular page only you can get. If you want all page, we have to go on clicking next, we have to go on writing that, right? In which page you are, it will return that values, that URLs. Driver dot get method, specify URL, driver dot manage dot window dot magspice, and wait for few seconds. Thread dot sleep, 5000 milliseconds I want to wait. Okay, guys. Now, see, now what is our testing is get collection.
Collection of hyperlinks.
Collection of links in a web page, current web page, not all web page, which page Selenium is located in a web page, which are stored in HTML tag A. Why I'm saying A? Observe, all of you carefully observe. Very simple. Inspect one element here. Inspect this hyperlink. Look at that HTML tag will have that link. What the HTML tag value it has? Anchor A.
Okay, anchor tag.
Anchor tag. Check for even internet banking also. What it has? Internet banking also. Where it is stored? Internet banking also. Anchor A. Any link in a web page, will be stored into Anchor A. So what Selenium has to do? Selenium, go to this web page, get the collection of all that links which are stored in Anchor A and print to me. That's what I'm trying to say. Now we are going to use collections. That is using which collection means list collection. List is a Java interface. Listen carefully, all of you. List is a Java interface which can return collection of elements of integer values. Collection of integer values from 0 to so and so. Control space bar. Look at that. Control space bar. Interface. Many people confusing and importing this package Java AWT. Don't go with that. Go with the java.util. Okay? You take help of this because interface. When I say interface, I will be blue color. Look at that. Interface. And here, very important data type. What data type I should use here is I should use data type not as integer, not anything. Web element. Control space for again for web element. Look at that. What is this? Anybody? What is list? What is web element? List is a collection of integer values. Web element is a collection of elements in a web page. It'll get the collection of elements in a web page, and list will be holding integer values. Integer value collection. Integer values collection. And we need to store that into one variable. I'm storing that collection of links into one variable links. What is links? What I'm doing? I'm storing integer collection of web elements into one variable links. How to locate that links? Driver dot. What I should use? Find elements. Automatically it will take find elements. Automatically take find elements. Look at that. Find elements. It takes automatically. Import this. With what I need to locate? Any one of you tell me. With link text, partial link text, XPath, you tell me. I'll define accordingly.
Tag name.
Sorry?
Tag name.
Tag name.
Yes.
One second. Be in line.
We'll go by link text.
Exactly. Who is that?
Shashank.
Huh?
Shashank, sir.
Sushant, yeah. Yes. Why you are using tag name? Rest of you guys understood why you are not using link text, partial link text. When we go with link text, partial link text means whenever you want to get any specific link, when you want to locate any specific link, then we go with link text. But we are not going with specific link. We are going with collection of links. So that what Selenium has to do? Selenium should go to this web page, and should get the collection of all hyperlinks which are stored into Anchor A. Anchor A. Whatever, 10 or 20 or 1000 or 200 or whatever the collection it has. So to get that collection, always when you want to get any HTML tag values, I told you that locator we use is tag name. So by dot, what is that? Tag name. What is the tag value? Anybody? What the tag name we can use?
A anchor tag.
Exactly. Anchor A. Why anchor A? Because all links are stored into that collection A. That collection I want. Now where that collection has been stored?
Links.
Links
Links.
variable. Now what do you want? What Selenium has to do? It has to go on printing that collection system.out. Number of links. Number of links are colon plus links. Remember, this links is holding integer number. It's holding these links are holding with the help of this list collection. This list always holds a collection, integer number collection. That's it. But I want to print that number, that collection number, 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or whatever the number it is stored. I want to print that number. So to print that number, collection number, we should go with one method called as size method. What is that? Size method. Size method can return number of element in that list collection. List is holding what? Only number. Now I want to know the number that is stored in that list collection. Then I can say size. Without size method, we cannot get that value. Do you understand, all of you guys? So list is a Java interface which can store integer collection. Right? And also, what is web element here? I told you, we can use web element for data type purpose. We can use for storing reference object. Okay? Here, we have to use web. We can use this web element as your data type now. Okay? So web element, what is going to hold here? Web element will store anybody? List is storing integer values here. Web element stores what?
String.
Collection of elements in a web page. So it will take care of elements collection. It takes care of integer collection. Okay, na? And what is size method here? Size is not an interface. What is that? Size is a method.
Returns the number.
Yes. Returns. Come on, guys. Returns.
Number of
The number of
links.
Number of?
Links.
No, don't say links. What is that?
Web elements.
Number of elements. Number of elements stored in list collection. That's the meaning here. So whenever we go with collection, remember all of you, first store that integer values into list collection and get the web element collection into web element and return that value, collection value, which help of size method. Okay. You can take any application. Suppose I want to return for, say for example, Amazon. I just want to know how many links in that Amazon.com. Add your superclass. What is superclass? Throw. Okay, guys, let me check. You can use any web page, will have common tags here. No changes page to page, it won't be changing. Any links will be stored into anchor A only by default. I just want to know how many links are there in that. Let me check it out. How many you're expecting? 2 or 3? Two? Two or three? None of your business.
Yeah.
Okay? It's none of our business. Selenium will go and check. What is that mean? What is the meaning of 250 here? Anybody?
Number of hyperlinks.
Yeah.
Links
Yeah,
within
yes.
the web page.
Yes. Number of links are 250.
Number of elements.
What does it mean? What does it mean? In this web page, there are 250 links which are stored into anchor A.
Yeah.
Is it the meaning? Yes or no? Right? There are 250 links which are stored into anchor A. Now, next requirement is I just want to print what it says 250. Now I want to print the names of the links, 250 links, and also every link I told you, every link will have some URLs, 100%. So I want to print name of the link and I want to print URL of each link. Come on guys, what to do? I repeat again. I want to print the name of that visible link, and also I want to print URL of each link also. So,
Get text and get attribute.
of course, we have to go with
Loop.
that. Yes,
Loop.
looping is required. Before example, we are focusing only on specific one. Now we are going with collection. Collection means compulsory, we have to iterate loops. Compulsory looping is required. I'll show using for loop and for each loop also. First, let me take for loop. For integer I is equal to 0. Start from 0 because the collection will start from 0. 0 means what? First link. 0. How many times you want to iterate? Anybody? I less than 250 or 260?
Links. 250.
Length.
250.
Huh?
No, length, sir. We have to take the length because we
Links
don't know
dot
how many.
size.
Exactly. Why? See, now in Amazon 250 here. If you take Flipkart,
Yeah.
it will be 250. Already we counted links. Already we counted number of links. So number of links are stored into links dot size. So iterate that many times. Links dot size. How many are there in links dot size? Iterate that many times. 10 means 10 times, 20 means 20, 30 means 30, 100 means 100 times. So I plus. Now capture. Next step is what we want to capture. Capture each link name using get text 100%. Store into one variable.
Web element.
Link name.
No. We have to get the link
String
name. Link name is a string type. Link name is equal to. You should go to that collection. Which collection? No. Why driver dot again? We are not going on specific. Already we are having a collection, links collection. Go to that collection. Go to that links collection. From that links collection, what do you want? You want to get every position in that collection from starting 0. First link onwards. So what's the method I told you in I think in array list class? How do you get any position from the collection? Means we use one method dot get method. Look at that. Get method. Which position you want? 1 or 2
0.
or I?
I.
You want all position or only specific position you want?
We want all.
All means I times.
I.
What is that? What do you want? Dot get text method. So what is happening? Don't confuse. Don't say driver dot find element here again. We are not going on specific. So go to this collection. This collection is already holding names, right? Go to every collection. Go to the collection of that links and get every position. And get every position from that collection and then store into
Get
that
that.
link name. The same way I told you every links have URLs or not. Every links have URLs or not. Capture that every URL. Same. Capture each link URLs. Using get attribute. Get attributes again string type only. String link
URL.
URL is equal to go to collection. Go to that collection. Which collection? Where that collection is stored? Oh,
Links.
exactly. Links.
Links.
Links dot get every position.
Get of I.
Get of
Get of I.
items. Yes. Dot
Get
Get
attribute
attribute.
attribute.
of
What property? What is the name?
H1.
Exactly. Amma?
A. A.
No. A కాదు.
No, href. URLs.
URLs are stored into one property, href
href.
property. href property. A is links. So print them. Print both of them in your console tab. In one message, I want print. First print link name. First print link name plus double quotation /n new line. Go to new line and then print link URL.
Link URL.
Yeah. /n stands for new line. Yeah, don't confuse.
Next.
Okay, next line. Yes, go to next line. Instead of writing two messages, I'm writing in one message. That's it. So after printing that link sites, wait for again 5 seconds. After printing all the link names, again wait for 5 seconds and close my browser. Driver.quit. You can keep on changing URL here. Any application you can get. I want to get with, say for example, google.com. First, let me check in Google. Let's see. So like that collection, see, we'll go with the different collections again. A lot of collections will be there. So find element is different. Find elements is different here. Whenever you want to get collections only, we have to go with find elements method. Okay, na? Look at that. No need to observe your application. Observe the console tab. First, it will tell you how many hyperlinks. How many links are there? 27.
27.
Now I want to print that 27 link names plus URLs of that 20 links. Look at that. What is question mark? Why it is giving question mark? What is sign in? Anybody? What is Gmail here? What is images?
Email is the link name.
Exactly.
Link
Gmail
name.
is link name
Link
and this is
name.
URL of that link.
URL of that link.
And some links are not printing. Link names are not printing. URLs are printing. Maybe they are not visible. Right? What is this question mark? Why it's giving question mark means the reason is in Google website, when you go to Google website, you will see some other languages, Hindi, Tamil, right? Other than English, Selenium cannot access. We find Hindi, Tamil, right? Except English. See, here it is different languages we have. That's the reason it's going question mark. Other than English, it can't. Not only Gmail, Google. Take, suppose I want to check in yahoo.com. How many links you are expecting Yahoo? I think 2 or 3, I think. 2 or 3? N number of links, not 2, 3. So collection is different. Locating specific element is different. Still, we have a lot of collections, list box collection, table collection, lot of, but remember, these are very important. After loading this web page only, it can still loading. After loading, it will tell the number of links first. There are 82 links in that web page. Okay. In that, it goes on checking that, see that, these are the 82 links we have in this web page. Whatever hyperlinks, it will calculate that hyperlinks and print to us. Printing. Which are visible, link name, whenever which are visible, it can print. Which are not visible, it can't print. Manually checking, is it possible here?
No.
Highly impossible.
No.
So like that, we are taking help of Selenium for this purpose. Okay, collection purpose. You take any application you can access. Okay, na? So that is the main purpose of this find elements method. And Monday class, what I will do, I will go with XPath, outright our own XPath, and then I will go with list box, radio buttons, check boxes, table, lot of things, actions, very interesting topics here. Please, I'm expecting, I want you guys to practice every day. Don't neglect, please.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Ask me, ma. Joshna.
Sir, tag name. What is the use of tag name?
Tag name is defined by developer to store any elements in the web page. Suppose if I take this text box, This text box will have a HTML tag name. Why define developer define means within that he can store the properties collection. Why you require tag name for a company when you go for a company generally? Josna?
To identify.
Yes. To identify to which company you are belonging, to identify what is your blood group, to identify what is your designation. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
So the same way, developer also will provide tag names for every element for identification. Okay, na? Without tag name, he can't store them into any element in that HTML page. Okay, guys?
Yes.
Please practice. I'll send this code and go on practicing them. Monday will start. I'll send you XPath also before Monday class. I'll send you XPath notes also. Please study that notes critically before coming to Monday class so that you'll get clarity. Okay? Syntaxes are
Okay.
very important. I'll send you, study them, and Monday we'll start writing our own XPath also without copying XPath. Okay?
Okay. So previously I didn't get any notes. You said you asked the team members to share the notes, right?
Who is that?
Shashank.
Shushank.
Yeah. Just I do have the Java scripts and notes and
I'll send you.
yesterday class notes. That's it.
Okay.
Sir,
Anybody?
I also didn't get the
Kalyan?
previous notes.
Kalyani, you also?
Yes, yes,
Any
sir.
one of you, Map, Sirisha, please. Any one of you, take any one of you and share to her, yeah? Share to him and her. Can you send your emails to the chat so that anyone can copy, please? Because I don't remember the scripts what I sent up to now. That's what. Any one of you take and check it out. Gupta, I think you told me to change your email ID.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please, any one of you, please share them. Kalyani and Shushank, please send chat your email. Your emails.
Yeah, I have shared my email to chat.
Please, any one of you know this email ID. Please, guys, share her and share to Shushank also. Okay. Okay, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. See you on Monday. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.